Ring a cast time, an army full of zombies. Many heck, they all wake up.
In this video, I'm going to take a look at some of the terrain pieces that are currently available for a 28mm fantasy graveyard setup. And these are some of the bits I'm going to be using for my terrain that I'll be fighting battles on with my current undead army which I'm building. For this review, I'm going to use a normal 28mm ghoul. In this case it's a Mantic one, just to give you an idea of scale and how they all compare. This set's just part of it. It's the Gardens of Moor from Games Workshop. There's been lots of reviews out there. I'm not going to go into too many details. Great set, everything's really strong, durable, designed to be war gamed with. Detailing's good, it will paint up very well I'm sure, and it's very reasonably priced. Detailing's quite good. I mean, actually when it comes down to skulls, obviously they're GW's favourite, but scale's good, build's good, price is good. This next set of pieces come from JR Miniatures, and again, using the ghoul for scale you get an idea of what really I think is probably the biggest problem with these. This is designed to be a coffin. I mean, that's going to be a very, very big 28mm creature that lives in there, and I think that kind of flavour goes through. I mean, when you look at the thickness of a tombstone, very, very chunky. The detailing's not so great, quite a lot of mould lines here. I mean, it's a nice piece and I'll probably use it once it's been a bit more textured and have some ivy growing up it. And again, it's just kind of a bit too chunky. Again, if this is a crypt or a place for someone to lie in, I mean, it's a very, very big piece. And I have to say, probably not great value. These aren't the cheapest of pieces compared to GW, and the next thing I'm going to talk about, these aren't my favourite. This next selection is from Fantascene. That's fantascene.net. Resin, very chunky, bulletproof pieces, more detailed than JR, not as detailed as Games Workshop. However, there is lots of good bonuses. This one comes with interior if you want to use it for role playing. They are super strong, and I think the range is good. The scale feels very good for me. You know, it feels like you can go in and out of that door. There's a range of size of buildings all the way up to some fairly serious real estate, which is this piece here. And again, it's got some nice detailing on, which includes to the inside. And I'm really looking forward to making this pretty much a centerpiece to the graveyard. And they do extra pieces as well, and these have worked out to make quite good unit fillers for me. So all in all, and these are great value, I mean really good value. So as a mix, I think overall these are definitely going in. And I think ultimately what you can get away with in a graveyard is things will have been built at different times in different centuries. So if there's slightly different masonry appearing in it, as long as they all have a similar colour, and even the older ones, maybe they should have more moss growing on them because they're older. I think they can all come together and make a really varied and interesting battlefield.